topic we discussed about the Java operators, and we are going to discuss now about what is array. Okay, what is the uses of array, and in the same time, if you in the meantime to get notified with the latest videos and updates, please subscribe to Coders Cafeteria and get notified for the latest updates on the tutorials on Java or any technology. Okay, let's go and pitch in with the concept of array. Okay, what is an array? Array is a group of similar data type. Array is nothing but a group of similar data type. Okay, similar data type in the sense, for suppose I need to have one value int mark int physics mark, something I'm giving physics mark of a student. Okay, his value is 88. Okay, suppose I have a list of students, he will be having a marks for physics, chemistry, or biology, or whatever. So that is a group. Okay, so that can be loaded into an array. Okay, array is a group of similar data type which can load data with multiple values. Okay, so how to declare an array is very simple. We have two ways of declaring an array. The first way is array object, and another way is array literal. The another way is array literal. Okay, so how to declare an array object is very simple. I'm going to have a data type, any data type you can choose. Suppose I need to have int, means I will give int, and the syntax will be different for the array. It will have some rectangular braces, a equal to new int, and I will give again braces. Within the braces I will give the size of the array. Okay, and to one more point we need to note it down, array is an index based access. Okay, array is index based. Okay, so your data will be saved in index. Okay, and index will start from 0. Okay, index will start from 0. Okay, and it will be creeped up to the size of the array. So now I am declaring an int a equal to new of int semicolon, array literal object has been declared. Okay, now literal is what is assigning a value to an array, while declaration is known as literal. Okay, for example, int array, okay, a equal to flower braces open and close semicolon, inside that comma separated values will be given, that will be loaded in index. For example, 10, 20, 30. While declaration itself you will assign some value. Okay, now in the array object you have declared an array. Now we need to give some values to the array. How we can give is with the help of index. So index you will be giving with this syntax 10, and a of 1 that you can give as some other value with some 55. So it is a similar data type added in a index based fashion. So the same thing I'm going to give a demo in my Eclipse. Okay, so I will take a code and I will have a test array. We have already a code. Okay, I have declared a string array. Okay, it is an array object which is accepting a data of size of 6. Okay, I am assigning some values to it. In the index position of 0 dd, in the index position of 1 it is 12. If you are giving array, for example string array, I am printing array of 7. 7 is a out of bound, so this will throw an exception. Okay, let's see the exception case later. Let us go ahead and work out with getting the values from the array. Now we added the values, right? So now we are going to get the values from the array. How to get this? With the help of index position you can get it. array of 1. So array 1, what it will print? What you added for 1 is 12. So this will print me 12. Okay, now I have declared an array literal. Literal is assigning a values to an array. Okay, if I can have a primitive int or wraparound, both values can be sufficient enough to hold any array. Array can be applied on any objects, either it is wrapper or primitive, it will accept. Okay, array will be array accepts both primitives and wrappers. Okay, got it. So now here I have declared an array, and I am using a size of 6, and I have added values with the index 0 as dd and 1 as 12. Now I am getting an array value. That's it. Okay, now I am declaring an array object, array literal. Okay, now declaring a literal is directly assigning the value of declaration. I have did it. Now b of 2, it will be saved in index position 0, and this will be saved in 1, and this will be saved in 2. So b of 2 will be 3. Okay, and the same way I have added another array. Okay, this is for looping an array. Once we see how to loop an array, I will explain you. Okay, as of now we can skip this. Okay, now we are just running the program, adding a value to some index and assigning the values from the retrieving the values from the index. Okay, so it is 12 and it is 3. Okay, S array of 1 is 12 and B of 2 is 3. So that is what we are getting it here. Okay, suppose I am trying to access an array which is out of range, that is out of size. Okay, that will throw in famous exception called array index out of bound exception. You are trying to access the index which is not at all there. So can you see? So this is what it is. So this will have a similarity of data type added for a particular array, and that array can contains a number of values. Okay, and you can choose the which data type you want to create an array. You can choose either it is primitive or wrapper or string or your data type also you can choose. Okay, array can be applied to your data type also. And there is one concept called multi-dimensional array. So where you can have 2 dimensions. Okay, it will have 2 indexes. For example, int a m new int I will 0 1 and this will be 1 enclosed with semicolon. Okay, and it can add values like 0. The index size is 1, right? So 0 1. So 0-0 it can occupy, and 0-1 it can occupy, and 1-0 it can occupy, and 1-1 it can occupy. So you can add any values like this. Okay, suppose I am adding I am going to add some values to this multi-dimensional array. A of 0 a of 1, it is like matrix. Okay, equal to some 100. Okay, sysout I can print a of 0 and 1. So this will print me what? So what is the value I have assigned? That is 100. Can we see that output? Let's see. Oh sorry, this is AM, so this also should be AM. So right click on it, Java application. Okay, as it is having some error in this line, so it won't pass that. So right click, run as Java application. Yeah, so what we are mistaking is 0 0 we can give. Okay, because that is the size of the index, so it will start with 0 0 and 0 1. Let's see how it is behaving. Yeah, so the index position is out of bound because the test array 22 is not having that value. Okay, so I will replace this with 0. Now I am right click on it and run as Java application. So it will have only 100. Can you see? 0 0, because length is something, only one length is accepted, right? So it will be 0 only accepted. Okay, if it is 2 or 2 0 1 will be accepted. Okay, so that is what multi-dimensional array is. Okay, thanks guys, that's it for array session. We'll discuss more on the next topic. Happy learning. Bye.